There's a difference between pressure on one hand and stress on the other. And most people collapse them together as if they're the same thing, and they're not. They'll say, I've got a stressful boss, I've got a stressful job, stressful change, all this sort of thing. They are not the same thing. Pressure and stress are different. What do you think is pressure? How are they different? What is pressure, for example? Deadlines. Okay, deadlines are pressure. What else? Sorry? Intensity. Right, the intensity of what's happening in the business. What else would you say? Sorry, high expectations by other people. Right, this is good. Think about those three things. Pressure is external demand in the environment. Pressure is external demand in the environment. Do all of you in this room have pressure in your lives? Yes, right? All of you in the room have pressure in your lives. Are all of you stressed? Yes, yes, come on, let's tell the truth. Yes, says someone. He thinks they must be, right? You know, people think, I know I am. How is it possible not to be stressed in this environment? What you're going to find out in about 45 minutes is not everyone in this room is stressed. You're going to find that I can see some nodding heads already. Some people already know this. Pressure does not equal stress. These events, these changes, these pressures, these deadlines, that is what people use in order to get stressed. But the last 30 years of research has shown that in order to get yourself stressed, you must do something very specific. And if you don't do this, it won't work, all right? You won't be able to get yourself into that state. You need to do something very specific, and this is the second big idea, that all stress is caused by one thing, and it's called rumination. Rumination. Think about the word. Rumination is thinking over and over and over about events in the future. What if it comes back? Why me? What if there's more? What if there's changes in the organization? What if there's a reorganization? What if? Or events in the past, if only. Why did they do it this way? Why did it happen to me? It is churning over and over about events in the future or the past, and this is the crucial part, attaching negative emotion to it. We work with tens of thousands of leaders on this. People who don't ruminate don't get stressed. You have to ruminate in order to get stressed. And the question becomes, is it possible not to? And what would that look like? So that's what we'll sort of explore. Now I want you to think about times, just, reality check for you. Think about times in your life when you have been stressed out by changes, by pressures. What did you notice about your rumination at that time? Or think about something which you might say, I'm fine at work, but there's one area of my life where I get really stressed. Notice if you are ruminating about that area of your life. Or think about members of your team. I bet you've got members of your team, now that you think of it and you have this language, you can say, that person doesn't ruminate much. And this person over here does. And the pressures on them are identical. Right, so start to think about real people you've got. This is what some of them are doing. Right?